Hey peoples, so I'm going to tack this excuse me, onto my Saturday chat video. It's actually Friday, excuse me, but I have a doctor's appointment today, so daycare is closed, and I have some stuff I have to get done, and then I'm going to be headed up to my sister's. So, and one of the first things you're going to notice is my hair, I'm sure. I couldn't do the gray anymore. It had to go. It had to go. Yeah, it just had to go. And the video, you can't really see it, I don't think. But it is a very, it's a very deep purple, which I think will become more apparent as I wash it. Like, I can see it in the light here, but on screen I think it probably looks very, I don't know if you can, maybe in the light y'all can see it a little, but it's just very dark, but I like it. I like it a lot. My mom, before she passed, you know, we were talking about my gray hair, and so I asked her, this was almost near the beginning when she was first put into the hospital. So I asked her, what color do you want me to color my hair? And I was really going to do it for her, whatever she said. And she said green. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was really going to do it. Then, thank God, a little bit later, she said, don't you do that. Don't you do that to your hair, Dreama. So, thank God. Because everybody else was like, oh, no, you got to do it. You got to do it. But thank goodness she said I didn't have to. And I was standing there going, she said I didn't have to. Thank God. I would have done it for her. I would have done it. But I think also, until I get my hair stronger, that might be the last time I can box color my hair. I don't know if going to the salon to get it done is any better for my hair. I would love for Vicky to weigh in on this. But it's just not pretty when I go to rinse the color out. You know, I just could do like this, and I was pulling out so much hair. Like, I'm not even kidding, so much hair. And I was just getting it to where it was thickening up again. And so I think I'm going to have to, that's very likely the last box color that I'm going to be using. But I'm not really ready to let that gray grow in just yet. You know, I like to wait till I'm 60 at least before I do that. But I got to figure something out. This will be good for about 3 to 4 weeks, and then you're going to start seeing the gray again. Now, what I could do instead of coloring all of my hair is just stay on top of the gray. You know, maybe just get the root color and just do that part. I don't know if that's really any better for me. I might just get this spray. I don't know what to do. Because to do the roots effectively, you know, you've got to separate your hair and do each part. And I'm just not that patient. I don't have that kind of time. So, yeah. But I pretty much decided that's probably going to be my last box color. You know, before I come walking out here one day with no hair at all. And that was scaring me in the shower. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I'm rinsing it out and just rinsing it, and it's on the wall, and it's you know and I'm not talking one or two here. I'm talking. Look, I'm gonna show you. It would be like this much to come out. No kidding. Like this much. Okay, this much. No, more. Yeah, about like this. Just pulling out of my head. Um, and I'm like, what? So yeah. I think that's the last box color I'm using. I don't know if I left it on too long. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna have to let professionals deal with my hair from now on. So today I will be taking this camera with me, and I'm going to be staying at my mother's house tonight, and they get a lot of deer and stuff up there. So I'm going to set this camera up out back to see what I can capture while I'm there. And she's got this. Oh my God, I know where I want to put. She's got this there's this adorable chipmunk. There's this just adorable chipmunk that I have aptly named Fred after my stepdad. And I see him almost every single time that I pull up there. And he's I don't know if it's a he or she, but it's just so cute. And I actually fell in love with chipmunks back when my mom worked at John Tyler, because there was the guy maintenance guy that worked there that used to feed them in his hand. He got them to where they would just walk up and take the food right out of his hand. So I'm gonna make friends with this little chipmunk, and but I think I want to set the camera up so that I can hopefully capture him, her, whatever it is, and but his name is Fred regardless. And hopefully get some footage of some deer and stuff too. I'm not sure if they're out this time of year, but where my mom's house is, there's a lot of probably see a lot of woodland creatures. So I've been dying to use this here, but I just can't figure out where to set it up. And there's all kinds of good places to set it up at her house, and it says 6 hours worth of battery, so I'll set it up sometime this afternoon. And we'll see. I shouldn't even need this strap because I don't want to put it on a tree. I want to set it down where I'll be able to see that little guy. And hopefully he gets curious about the camera and comes up close to it. Alright, well, let me get on off of here. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time with my sister. Today's actually my niece's birthday, so happy birthday. Well, it's the day after by the time y'all see this. And, yeah. So let me get up off here and get, I got things to do here before my appointment. And I will, I promised to tell you about my doctor's appointment. I'll tell you about that as I'm on the way, or maybe after I leave on the way to my sister's. Okay, guys, so hopefully you can hear me. Alright, I'm actually almost to my sister's. I didn't want to try to record with the, going down the highway and the wind and all of that. So the initial office visit with the GI doctor did not take 15 minutes at best. It took me longer than that to fill out the paperwork. But I do have a date for my colonoscopy, and he wants to do an endoscopy as well at the same, at the same time.
But it's not until December the 6th. December the 6th. This bothers me for many reasons. While I understand there are people, and I'm glad there are people getting themselves checked, and so, that's why they're backed up, but that is just like 3 or 4 months shy of when I first got the positive Cologuard results. So a lot can happen in all that time. Now, what he told me was that the Cologuard test is designed to screen for colorectal cancer. He said that with his experience, oftentimes he finds that when those tests come back positive, it has more to do with the stomach area, which wouldn't surprise me at all, because in my 20s I was diagnosed with an ulcer. So that's why they want to do the endoscopy as well, just go in both ends, rule out whatever. I just wish the appointment was a lot sooner than December the 6th. But, it is what it is. And he already sent in the prescription for the prep stuff. So I'll probably have that delivered Monday. And it can just sit in. What is going on here? There's some people on bikes and some people running, and the car in front of me is going about 2 miles an hour. So, okay. Alright, they turned off. It's just, you gotta be so careful around here. Excuse me a moment, guys. You just have to be so careful around here. This is a very, this neighborhood is, I told you, it's like bougie. So these people, well, anywhere really, these people on the bikes and these people running and stuff, you gotta watch out for them. That should be anywhere, honestly, but so I'm almost to my mom's. Anyways, the side track there. I'm gonna park at my mom's because her driveway is level. My car transmission does not like my sister's driveway at all. So anyway, so yeah. Ooh, scroll. So my colonoscopy and endoscopy is December the 6th, and my sister will be going with me because you have to have someone with you. They are going to be putting me under general anesthesia. They're just going to be putting me out. The last time I think I had general anesthesia, I don't even know, but I got to slow down. I'm going too fast. Anyway, so I'm a little nervous about it, but not real nervous. I'll be happy to get it over with, and at least I can enjoy my Thanksgiving dinner and be all cleaned out for Christmas dinner. Gotta look at the positive. You got to. You just got to. And you gotta find the funny and the humor in all of it. So, and I really have no problem doing the prep kit because I don't want to leave anything dirty in there, because if they can't see it, they can't remove it, right? So you want to follow those instructions. My sister's already over here, or somebody's over here. I see a car. No, I don't know. Oh, they just parked my niece's car over here. That's right. All right. I'm going to go in here and use the bathroom. Take care of her doggies. So, yep, that's the update on that, guys. I won't know anything else. God forbid, barring anything happening, until after December the 6th, as far as that stuff goes. Okay, I've tried to say a few times. I'm staying over here at my mom's house tonight. This is one of my mommy's doggies, Nikki. And she was so worried about, who was going to take care of them and look after them. And we all are. Mostly my sister right now. But we all will. And she's got another one, Barkley. And Barkley, Nikki's I think about 2 years old. And Barkley is about 14 years old. Oh, she's a sweet baby. Yeah, Toad. She's a sweet baby. My mom loved her dogs. Let's see if I can show you Barkley. There's Barkley. And so my mom's ashes were picked up today. And I personally feel comforted that they are back in the house. And they're up there. They're up next to her husband, my stepdad, who passed away about 7 years ago now. And they'll stay in the house together. I personally find it comforting that she's back home. As weird as that might sound to some. What is it, baby? Well, honey, it's okay. Nana's here. Nana's here. I'm going to stay with you tonight. Want to say hi? No, you're going to look away from the camera? Oh, the sweet girl. Yes, you is. You're the sweet girl. So I'm actually sleeping in my mom's bed in my mom's room. It's really not a big deal. I mean, I don't feel afraid or any of that stuff. I've got a camera set up over there on her dresser. I don't know if y'all can see it from here. Just in case, to see if it captures anything interesting. I'm gonna watch a little YouTube. Of course, her stuff is different than mine at home, so I have to search for the stuff I usually watch. So I'm actually sleeping in my mom's bed in my mom's room. It's really not a big deal. I mean, I don't feel afraid or any of that stuff. I've got a camera set up over there on her dresser. I don't know if y'all can see it from here. Um, just in case, to see if it captures anything interesting. I'm going to watch a little YouTube. Of course, her stuff is different than mine at home, so I have to search for the stuff I usually watch. But this bed I'm in is actually going to stay here. And yeah. So, like I said before, it brings me a lot of comfort. Call me weird, but I hugged her ashes. The box, really heavy. I didn't expect it to be that heavy. But yeah, it brings me comfort to be here. I don't like sleeping away from home in general. um, I don't know, I'm comforted by the fact that her ashes are home. By the way, so we got the death certificates back as well, and her cause of death was incorrect. How many times can hospice screw us over? They got on there that she died from colon cancer. No. She died from cervical cancer. It's even in her medical records. Good morning. I had a great night's sleep here at my mom's. You have to forgive me, I don't have my glasses on yet, so I'm squinting. I wanted to record this before I forget about it. Before the details are gone. I had another dream about my mom last night. That's the third dream in 2 weeks' time. Almost 2 weeks since she's been gone. Can't believe it's been almost 2 weeks already. So in this dream, I definitely think that my mom, I believe that dreams from my loved ones who have passed away are visits. That's just what I really feel that way. And I am so certain that this was my mom. Anyway, in the dream, my sister and I were here, me and my sisters, and we were sorting through her things. And my mom pops up. And she's wearing, she's young. Like, she's in her prime, and she's wearing this, red dress. Hair's long, blonde. And she's just kind of walking around her house, while we're sorting through. Okay, try to get you to picture this. We're sorting through her things in this dream, and my mom just, I turn around and like, there she is. And we're it's like she's communicating with me. She's not moving her mouth though, but I can hear her speaking. And she's just kind of wandering around her house here while we are sorting through her stuff. And at one point in the dream, excuse me, there was a lot of people coming over. And I turned and my mom's wearing all black for just a split second. I think this had something to do with maybe her upcoming visitation, with for us, and her memorial service coming up next weekend. That didn't last long. Then she was back into the red dress and just kind of wandering around the house, I don't know how to explain that. Just literally kind of just wandering around the house while we're sorting through her things. And at first, I'm the only one that can see her. And then finally my sister can see her. One of my sisters can see her. And then so I'm asking her. My mom's communicating with me without moving her mouth. But I can hear her speaking. So I'm asking her, Mommy, are you happy with what we're doing with your, with what we're doing here? With your things, or or is there anything specific that you want to go to a specific person? Is there anything specific you want us to do with any of it? And she told me, she kind of was like confused by the question. And she's like, I don't have any attachment. Now she didn't say to me, but it was more of almost like I could hear her heart and her mind. I don't know, but it was she seemed very confused by that question. And it was like she didn't have any attachment to any of her earthly belongings anymore. Like, she was more like, she shrugged kind of and was like, like her life here on earth was like a fading dream that she had now. It's a really good way for me to describe the feeling that my mom was giving me. Was that all of these things here, all the earthly belongings, she's like, almost like she doesn't, not like she doesn't know them, but like there's absolutely no attachment to anything anymore. And that her life here on earth is like this fading dream that she had once upon a time. I mean, that's really beautiful. That's what she was putting, how she was putting it to me. Not that she didn't remember, that she had children or know who we were, but it's like, and the memory, the other thing she put across to me in this dream was that the memory, how because I was like, I'm so sorry that you passed the way that you did. And again, she was confused and like, she has no memory this was the feeling she was giving to me in my dream, is that she has no memory of how she died. Or that she died, even, because she has this new life in this new place, and it's peaceful. The whole feeling I got from her was peace. It's peaceful. And then before the dream ended, I said, "Thank you for not haunting me last night, Mommy." And this is where she spoke again without moving her mouth, and she looked at me and she smiled and said, "It would have scared me too if someone had done that to her." So I honestly wasn't scared, though. I did set up my camera, so we'll see. I don't think I'm going to find anything, but I think me spending the night here last night in my mom's house, in my mom's bed, I think enabled her to communicate with me. I mean, y'all are going to think I'm nuts, but I mean, I really have always had these dreams. And I really believe that when I dream about my dad, Daddy, they're visits from him. I feel like they are visits from him. And some of them, like, I wake up and feel his hand, the coarseness of his hand from him working all his life, and I'll feel that. He'll hug me in my dream, and I'll feel that. Dreaming this amazing dream last night about my mom, I think, was the way it was because I stayed at her house. The overall dream message, I believe, is she's at peace. And her former life is like a fading dream for her. I gotta go check on my mom's dogs. I let them out, and I need to go and look in on them. But yeah. It is very peaceful. A car goes by now and then. Sitting on the front porch of my mom's. The plane's about to pass over. So this is the dog. And that was like a group effort. Like so many people stopped on the highway to get this dog.
Okay, honey.
I've never seen nothing like it in my life. Like, I swear half the town stopped to help this doggy.
Careful, I guess she don't bite. But...
So we're gonna, ooh, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna take her home. I'm headed back home. My goodness, I had such an amazing time up here. Just being in nature, and I sat on my mom's porch like several hours. Time just flew by. I was just at such peace, and I saw the most beautiful, this huge woodpecker. Underneath his wings were red. He was so beautiful. And there was a deer right across the street in somebody's yard. And then coming back after lunch, there was like a whole bunch of herd, whatever, of deer, it just in these people's yards. And there was so much nature. And the dog. We got the dog back to her owner, though I gotta be honest with you, this dog did not look very happy to be going home. So y'all say a prayer for that doggy. You know, he claims that she had just gotten out this morning, but not from the looks of her. Anyways, so that was amazing. Had an amazing lunch with my sister and brother-in-law. Went to a farmer's market, got some fresh produce, and I feel like I almost skipped my blood pressure pill because I feel like I didn't need it. I took it, of course, but I just felt like so at peace. And then, you know, it's hard to leave my mom's house, you know. I like being there. I do. It's comforting to me to be there, and especially now that her ashes are there. I picked up the box, you know, with her ashes, and I hugged them. And because I was giving mommy a hug, that's if I'm weird for that, then I'm weird for that. But I feel comforted that she's back home, you know, and I slept in her bed in her room, and, you know, I felt very comforted by that. And I slept well, had that dream, and now I'm going to go home. I should be home before 5, get this video put together for y'all. It's a good day. It's a good day. You know, there's those emotions are still there. We have my mom's, you know, the family visitation on Friday, and then my mom's memorial service on Saturday. And I gave my brother-in-law the memorial video today, and my sister's gonna probably watch it a few times to get used to seeing it, you know. So, yep, and now I'm about to get on the interstate and get my booty home. Enjoy some time with my Sandy girl, and she's a brat. She's such a brat, but she's my brat. And, yeah. Alright, guys. I guess I'll see you all in the next video, barring anything else that comes up that I want to say to you guys. So if I don't say anything after this and I just put the video together and get it out, you know, God bless. You guys take care, please.
In a quarter mile, use the right lane to take the I-64 East ramp to Richmond.
Don't forget to like, please. Welcome to my new subscribers. Like, share, and I'm going to update you guys a little bit.
Use the right lane to take the I-64 East ramp.
On the whole situation about hospice. Because I think we're going to...
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-64 East.
I think we're going to move forward with doing something about that whole thing. Because they even, oh my God, they even got her cause of death wrong. The hospice doctor put the wrong cause of death on her birth certificate. It was not colon cancer. Even her medical records show that it was squamous cell carcinoma of the cervix.
Continue on I-64 East for 53 miles.
So now they have to change the death certificate to have the correct cause of death on there. So that was just the straw that broke the camel's back for us. So we're going to get all of that stuff to my lawyer. I'm waiting on hospice's paperwork. I've gotten the paperwork back from UVA, and we're just waiting for hospice's paperwork now to be sent to me. So, because even hospice admitted there's a whole mess of things that went wrong in that. Anyways, let me pay attention to the road and in this video, and I'll keep you guys updated on that whole hospice situation. And until next time, God bless, guys. I do have one more thing to add. My heart goes out to my best friend, Tina. Her mom died today. I really just, I just got off the phone with her, and as sad as it is, it doesn't surprise me that both our moms passed in the same time frame. It's just, there's been so much death in July. But her daughter is fixing to have a baby any day now, so maybe that will turn things around. Oh, I'm so over the death. I'm so over it. I don't know if I told you guys, but my uncle, my dad's last brother, passed away the same week that my mom passed away. It's just like, you really just want to stand there and go, what? So, we are all due for a little stretch of goodness, peace. I'll take boring. So, I'm sorry about the glare on my glasses, guys. I need to get the anti-glare next time. You guys can see me if I take my glasses off, but I can't see you. But anyways, so my heart does go out to my bestie. We've been best friends since 2000, 2001. It's a long time to be best friends with somebody. And we have similarities, but we also have a lot of differences. But they've never, not once, interfered with our friendship. We have not always agreed. We've had some arguments too. But she's my heart sister. And I just love her to pieces. And I'm sorry that she's going through this as well. But we'll lift each other up. I will check my camera that I had set up at my mom's, see if there's anything worth showing on there. I doubt I'm going to find anything. And then I will see you guys in the next video. God bless.